Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi, and today we're going to preview the game between Ghana and Angola. The Black Stars' possible starting 11 owing to the injuries we have incurred. Angola as well, they will miss the services of one of their key players from the first leg. We'll have a look at all that today. But the Ghana Black Stars have landed safely versus Ghana would want to make amends. We'll also touch on the Ghana Black Meteors, the under 23 side, who also face Algeria in their game on Tuesday. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. Before we jump right into it, we'll talk about the match official for the game between Ghana and Angola. As the boys arrived in Luanda on Saturday evening, they had an interesting time with the initiation dance, as they usually do at their team hotel. Majid Ashimeru, Patrick Bozo, Aminu Shadu, one of the new technical team members, all had their chance on the dancing stage for the Ghana Black Stars. It brings a lot of camaraderie, excitement, fun, a good togetherness in camp. But tomorrow's game will be played at the 11th of November Stadium, and we will have this referee in charge of it. He is Egyptian Mohamed Maruf Eid Mansour. He'll take charge of the game between Ghana and Angola on Monday, 27th of March. Now, the 37-year-old will be assisted by compatriots Ahmed Tawfiq, Taleb Ali, Hani Mahmoud, Els Nadidi, and Mohamed Adel El-Said Hussein. Now, Johannes Jacob Vrees from Namibia is the match commissioner, while Celestine Ntangugira from Rwanda is the referee assessor for the day. The game will be scheduled for 5 o'clock p.m. Kickoff. That's 4 p.m. GMT here in Ghana. It will be played at 11th November Stadium in Luanda. Ghana won the reverse fixture at the Babayara Sports Stadium and will be looking to get all 3 points there once again. It will be an interesting clash. The Black Stars will look to do the double over Angola, but they will also be having a word to say on that. First off, let's start with the team news. And as you know, with the Ghana Black Stars, they will be missing the services of Black Stars captain Andre Ayew. I explained the circumstances of his injury. During the halftime break, he was going into the dressing room. He had a slip which led to that knee injury. He has gone back to his club, Nottingham Forest. 3 other players will join him on the sick bed. That is in Alexander Jiku. He'll also be out of this one. Didn't travel. 21 players traveled. Salisu as well is out, as is Dennis Odoi. So it's going to be quite tough for Coach Chris Hughton to choose from this lot. It will be short in some parts of the game, especially in defense. For Angola, they will miss their striker Imbala Nzola when they face Ghana on Monday. The Spezia Calcio star has returned to Italy after picking up an injury in last Thursday's encounter in Kumasi. So that's for their team news. Unfortunate there for them, they will be without their star man at the front of their attack. Now, let's jump right into the Ghana Black Stars team news and the possible starting 11. Owing to the absenteeism of 4 players, Andre Ayew, the captain, and 3 others, it leaves us short in a certain departments on the pitch, and most being the defense. But that being said, I think the depth of squad that we have currently from this 21 should be enough to possibly get us the minimum of a draw or all 3 points. That being said, this is my possible starting 11. In goalkeeping position, I would go with Ati Ziggy. Yes, I think Chris Hughton and most of the team have come to like Ati Ziggy in the starting of their games, and it is great that he has gained some confidence. In recent times, he has not had good stints with the Ghana Black Stars. He kept his first clean sheet in a while versus Angola. When called upon, he was stoic, did not really get involved much, was not troubled much by the Angolan defense, but when he was called upon, he did what was needed and got Ghana over the line. Jojo Alakot, he is not after that incident that happened in Kumasi. I don't think he's 100% there yet. He'll still be in the shouts there, but I think Atisigi will be the one leading the line. At the right back position is where we have issues right now. It looks like there'll be a debut for Schindler. Yes, Tariq Lamptey's replacement after the injury of Dennis Odoi. It looks like this guy will have his very first game for the Ghana Black Stars. I've heard a lot of promising and amazing things about him. I've seen clips of him in action in the German Bundesliga. We hope he can replicate that for the Black Stars in this game. In the center of defense, I would go in for Daniel Amate and Joseph Edu. With the absence of Salisu and Jiku, these are best two options currently. Amate has been jittery at times, especially in the game versus Angola, but you can expect his experience and he if anyone can learn from his mistakes, I hope that it is Daniel Amate. We do not have any options there, to be honest with you. Gideon Mensah was bamboozled in the first leg in Kumasi. Hopefully he does better, because I would want him to start once again at left back. The replacement for him would be Patrick Bozo. We'll see if Patrick gets a play in there, but I will go with Gideon Mensah once again. In midfield, Salis Abdul Samed will partner will play along with Thomas Partey. I think Salis, when he came on versus Angola, was quite impressive. I expect him to continue those impressive ways. Today happens to be his birthday. Happy birthday to Salis Abdul Samed as well. Thomas Partey, one of the best players on the pitch on Thursday. I expect him to continue in such a vein again versus Angola away from home. Up front, Kudus Mohammed, I think, will be part of the three-man midfield for me. I would expect him to continue his amazing form, his ways, and his threat. I think Kudus should release the ball better, faster to those up front. I think he likes to go for goal himself at times, and you can't afford him. He's in good, amazing goal-scoring form, and he would like to go for it. We hope that he passes the ball to those up front, since he's not one of the front three that plays for the Ghana Black Stars. Should the formation be changed to suit him, to help him be scoring more goals, to be up front? Well, I don't think so. I think up front, Iñaki, I would go for once again. But before then, at the right wing, I would go in for Jordan Ayew. He was tireless, he was hardworking, he dribbled past players, he helped in defense as well. If you'd notice, someone drew my attention to this, and it was that Gideon Mensah was unfortunately abysmal because he did not have Jordan Ayew on his wing. Most of the time that we see Gideon Mensah to be performing well, Jordan gets or gives him cover. Kamaldeen was not doing that for him. Let me know if you also noticed that. Someone drew my attention to it after I was bashing Gideon Mensah a bit there. He says Jordan Ayew's hard work and tracking back helps Gideon Mensah in the past. When he was switched the other side, Dennis Odoi benefited from that. What do you think about it? Any truth or validity in that? And let me know what you think. I think Jordan will play there. I would play Antoine Semenyo on the other wing, and I think this formation can be tweaked to have two players playing up front. This is the team I want to see play Angola. I think Antoine and Iñaki can start together. They can be switching among themselves, 4-4-2, 4-3-3, whichever way Coach Chris Hughton chooses to go about it. This is how I would line up based on what I saw and based on the personnel we have. Let me know what you think in the comments box. Let me know whether you think this lineup is satisfactory to get us all 3 points and possibly qualification to AFCON with 2 games to spare. So that has been it for today. My possible starting 11, the match official, team news, injuries, and everything in between. Enjoy the rest of your evening.